Hey everyone, it's Emily with Experian. If you've never leased a car, you're not alone. According to Experian data, only 22% of new cars obtained in 2023 were leased. So if you're new to car leasing, it can be hard to wrap your head around. But today, let's cover some basics. You can think of leasing versus buying a car similar to comparing renting versus buying a house. When you're buying, the upfront costs are steeper, and you're on the hook for all maintenance and repair costs. But once you repay your loan, or if you pay in cash, it's your asset to sell or trade in. On the other hand, leasing lets you use a car for a set time period at a fixed monthly cost, plus some fees at the end potentially. At the term's end, you return the car, or you might have the option to purchase the vehicle at a discount. Leasing a car, like leasing a house, has less upfront commitment and fewer upfront and ongoing costs, but you can't sell it or make major changes to it. For a leased car, that means no aftermarket modifications like custom sport seats or making stereo system upgrades. When you're leasing, down payments and monthly payments are often less than the monthly payments if you had taken out a loan. That's because lease payments don't build equity like loan payments. You're really just paying for the car's depreciation for that time frame while you're borrowing it. Some dealers do lease used cars, but the majority lease new cars. And that's ideal for drivers who like to always be in the latest models, have current tech and safety features like enhanced navigation, blind spot monitoring, and keyless entry. New lease cars are usually under the manufacturer's warranty for the entire term of a lease, so this can really reduce your out-of-pocket repair costs. Plus, some leases even include pre-scheduled maintenance and oil changes. Over the long term, though, leasing is costlier since the monthly payments never end, and you're not left with the asset that you can sell or trade in like when you're buying. And not unlike renting an apartment, you do have to start over each time your lease ends. And that can be really challenging if the car market has become a lot pricier since you last leased a car. So, how do you get a lease? You can obtain one through a dealership or a specific leasing company. You get to choose the term length, which usually is 24, 36, or 48 months. The longer the term, the lower your monthly payments. Ending a lease early can result in a huge early termination fee. Leases do also have mileage allowances, which can vary, but usually place a max of 10,000 to 15,000 miles per year. If you go over that, you'll have to pay a fee that can usually be anywhere from 10 to 50 cents per mile. At the end of the lease, you might have a few options. You can always return the car and pay any final fees like mileage overages, excess wear and tear. But if you love the car, some dealers will let you buy it at an amount that was predetermined when you signed your lease contract. Usually for a lower price tag than if you just bought the car traditionally, but it still might be pretty pricey since those monthly payments for the lease didn't build equity. When you're applying for a lease, you will undergo a credit check. The minimum credit scores are set by the dealer, but most require at least a FICO score of 670. You will also need to bring documents with you, similar to like when you buy a car. Things like income verification, proof of residence, and car insurance. If you're approved, you might be able to negotiate some of the terms in your lease contract, especially if you're comparing multiple offers. Some dealers are willing to negotiate on things like your current car's trade-in value, your down payment, monthly payment amount, and the purchase price at the end. Leasing can be an adjustment if you're used to owning cars and having something to sell or trade in after years of payments. But purchase cars do rapidly depreciate with age, as many of us know, can easily become money pits. Leasing is often more affordable in the short run, but it can be more expensive than buying over time. So carefully weigh your short-term and long-term financial goals before you decide to buy or lease your next car. I hope this helped explain car leasing. I'll see you next time.